What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be talking about the US Air Force hair regulations and the new hair policy for the Air Force. So I was just informed yesterday by my first sergeant to go out and get a haircut, and next time he saw me he wanted to see me with a shaved head because I guess my hair was too long on the side, so I went out and got a haircut. So I decided why not make a video about it. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing how long can your hair be? Are you allowed to have beards, mustaches? How does it all work? Because there's been a lot of changes for males and females regarding the Air Force hair policy. So if this video helps you out at all, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more future content. And if you'd like to, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram page right there, because a lot of my videos I've been trying to post have been getting shadow banned and not allowed up by YouTube. So all of future updates and videos will be on my Instagram page right there. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so to start this video off, we're going to talk about the hair regulations for males in the military. Preferably, if you are a guy in the Air Force, you are not allowed to have the hair on the sides of your head touching your ear. So you're going to have to either shave it to a 1 or a medium to high fade. That way it's not leaned up or touching your ears. That's pretty much the main thing that people get in trouble for, is if the hair on the sides of their head is touching their ears, then they're going to have to get a haircut. So usually that means shave the sides and the back of your heads, but you are allowed to have 2 inches of bulk on the top. You are allowed to have any type of hairstyle up top, as long as it is in a professional manner. You could slick it back, do whatever. You are now allowed to actually dye your hair, whether you want to dye it black or blonde, anything like that. You're allowed to have it one natural color. You cannot have any fancy colors in it, say like green, blue, yellow, nothing like that. So as long as you dye it to one natural color, you're allowed to dye your hair now. So that is actually a new rule that we weren't allowed to do before. We had to keep it our natural color, but now you're allowed to dye it one single natural color, whether you want to dye it blonde or black or even brown. So also, they just want you to pretty much have a professional appearance, and they want you to be able to wear the gas mask or any other type of equipment over your head. So you're not allowed to have your hair leaned down, touching your eyebrow. They don't want it anything like that. They want it pretty much in a professional manner. So you're not allowed to have any mohawks anymore, dreadlocks, any crazy hairstyles like that. You have to have it just plain shaved, professional looking appearance. You're allowed to have a part on either side of your head. You are only allowed to have a part on one side. I don't know why you would do it on both, but you are allowed to have one straight line part on either side of your head. So for beards and mustaches in the military, you are allowed to have a mustache. That's why you see a lot of guys with shaved faces, but they only have a mustache. The mustache regulation is pretty much, you're allowed to have a mustache as long as it is maintained properly and it cannot hang over your lip. So it has to end at each side of your lip, and it cannot loop down, do anything fancy. It has to be maintained. It can't be too big, too bushy. And with the beard, you could actually get a beard waiver for religious and medical reasons. If you have a problem shaving, you get razor bumps, anything like that, you could go down to medical and actually get a beard waiver. I have a couple friends that have beard waivers. They just have to maintain their beards, have it trimmed and looking nice, and they're allowed to have a beard. Also, if you have religious reasons that allow you to have a beard, you could go down and put in that your religious reason is because you are a specific religion, whatnot, all of that, and they will actually allow you to have a beard. It is a lengthy process, but it is doable. So if you're wondering also, are you allowed to have earrings if you are a guy in the military? They used to not allow you to wear earrings on base if you were a male, but now you are allowed to have earrings on base. You just cannot wear them to work or in uniform. If you're on base and walking around and you're in civilian clothes, it does not matter if you are wearing earrings as long as you are not at work. Also, females are allowed to have little diamond studs or pearls in their ears as long as they're not fancy. They can't have any hoops or anything like that, but they could wear it in their uniform and wear it to work. So that is the earrings regulation for the military. And now let's jump right into, if you are a female in the military, what can you do and what are the new regulations regarding the hair policy? Alright, so the female hair regulations has changed a little bit. If you are a blonde and want to go to straight black hair, you are allowed to do so. You're allowed to dye your hair to a certain natural hair color. You just cannot mix colors. You can't have any fancy colors either, like blue or green. You can't have blonde with black, and you are allowed to have hair extensions. but the hair extensions you have in your hair, it has to match the natural color you already have going. So if you also hate the annoying process in the morning of putting your hair in the bun, you don't have to do that anymore. You're allowed to have one single ponytail, or you're allowed to have 1 or 2 braids, which means that you don't have to go through that big annoying process getting ready in the morning. You can just throw your hair in a single ponytail and go on your way. Also, if you would like to have bangs, you are allowed to have bangs now. It just cannot exceed past your eyebrow. It can't obstruct your vision or your ability to put a gas mask on or any other headgear they might have you wear. That's the main differences with the female hair regulations. If you enjoyed this video at all, if it helped you out at all, or anything like that, please go ahead and leave it a like and subscribe to my channel for more future content. I'll catch you guys next week with another video.